I'm aware that you have written an article, Vivian, that's going to come out December 2024 or perhaps January 2025. And anyone watching this might be interested in that. Could you tell us, where that's going to be published and what it's about so people can find it when it comes
Right.
out?
Yeah. So if they accept it for publication, Nathan,
Yeah, of
that's the
course.
if. It's always up to them. It'll be in the PACFA journal. It's called PACJA. It's the Psychotherapists and Counsellors Federation of Australia journal that comes out, I think, every 2 months or something like that. So,
Mm,
and it's about tracking my personal journey of 20 years of using fit and towards the end, a little bit of deliberate practice.
mm,
Um, and drawing on the research, personalizing it to how that's helped me, what that was used, yeah, how I used that, what was making sense to me, what wasn't, the barriers that I found, my own personal barriers and stumbling blocks.
mm,
And I talk about a case, a couple that I had in 2004 that was, basically it's a very complex case because he'd had an affair and his ORS was low on presentation, hers was high. Immediately you're going, she's
mm,
the one who's the hurt partner, and yet she's doing so immediately in the first session, I'm going, huh, interesting,
mm,
like what are you doing here? And the session rating scale at the end, she rated me high, he rated me really low. We didn't talk about
mm,
so they were not only a split agenda couple, that they had totally different agendas about what they wanted from the therapy with me, but they're also a split alliance couple, so that her
mm,
alliance with me was good, his wasn't. Now, if I hadn't have been tracking that, I would have been doing, as I say in the article, business as usual, treatment as
mm,
usual, doing whatever it was, emotionally focused or, whatever it was model that I was, mostly focusing on at the time in couples, and they probably wouldn't have come back because
yeah.
I failed to meet, you know, I would have failed to inquire. I would have not known for a start that they wanted two totally different things because that wasn't any of the trainings hadn't been
Mm,
geared to going, what do you do when couple X wants this and couple this person in the couple wants this and the other person wants that? And then what do you do when their alliance with you is totally different too?
mm,
So I wouldn't have known what to ask, what to do. So I kept on plugging away at it. And, as I talk about this case, so they ended up breaking up, which was
mm,
basically I sort of thought, yeah, well, what are you doing here? Like, is she
mm,
already half out the door? Is she
mm,
coming here just to tick the box or something like this to go, yeah, well, I gave couples therapy a go. Um, and that was way before I had trained in discernment counseling, which is what you do when there's couples aren't sure, when somebody is undecided, ambivalent, as Bill Doherty calls it. What do you do when one's ambivalent and the other one isn't? They want to work. And you don't do couples therapy with a couple like that because it's not
mm,
going to get you anywhere. So that was way before then, but FIT helped me to kind of go, there's something going on here. And their scores, his were off track. Both his ORS and his SRS was off track. Hers was on track. And I'm going,
mm,
right, something's going on here. So it really helped me to kind of see what they weren't actually able to talk about. They were a very conflict avoidant couple. So
mm,
they couldn't talk about stuff between themselves, certainly between the sessions and within the room. As we know, working with conflict avoidant people, they don't kind of raise stuff. There's a lot of
mm,
unspoken tension in the room, and it's much more hard work with. I find conflict avoidant couples much harder to work with than the hostile dependent couples where it's all out there. So,
mm, mm.
yeah. So, yeah, that's
Interesting. Thank
typical.
you.